Welcome to Family Gamer TV. Now, we've been looking at a new product from Curioscope called the Virtuality. You might not have heard of it yet, but I think you're going to be hearing a lot more about it. As you can see, it's a t-shirt that you wear, but then there's an app that uses augmented reality to do all sorts of weird and strange things you can see inside the body here. Now, I've got Ed Barton, the CEO of Curioscope, to tell us more about it. So, we get an idea, we can see it on the screen, but tell us more of the thinking behind this, Ed.
Yeah, so I think what we were trying to do is just try to make learning exciting and try and use the existing devices that we're using now for gaming and for kind of social media and actually do a kind of learning experience that has that same level of excitement and fun and interaction, because ultimately the best way to learn is through interacting with something and doing.
Yeah, I like what you were saying. We were talking earlier, you were talking about the experience of learning. So rather than just learning facts, you encounter something. I mean, just here, seeing the sort of the heart beating is almost a shock. I feel like I'd need to warn my children before they saw it. So that's quite a different sort of feel.
Yes, we had, so we were in a school testing out, and we had a lot of kids that were kind of actually thought that what they were seeing was real, and they were kind of really taken aback by not only what they looked like inside, but also the idea that actually on the inside everybody looks the same. It's really interesting that they're kind of learning about that at a textbook-based level, but don't necessarily contextualise it to their actual bodies.
Yeah, nice. I mean, you're sounding quite sort of understated about all this, but it's kind of a breakthrough, isn't it? I've not seen this sort of tech applied in such a sort of vivid way anywhere else, so you must be pretty excited.
Yeah, I think we are incredibly excited by what's kind of going on in the space, and incredibly excited by the opportunity to use this kind of technology in a new way, because people have used augmented reality at kind of a marketing level to kind of help sell a game or help sell a film, but actually the real value in technology comes from using it to enhance ourselves and from learning. And I think that's what's really exciting about augmented reality and virtual reality is what that's going to do to our own experience of learning, the kind of broadening of our lens of the entire world. I think that's really exciting and where we're going to really see potential from VR and AR tech.
Yeah, nice. And we've seen this, obviously this sector sort of on the rise. And I remember last year at Toy Fair we saw Mattel's Viewmaster, and I see that you've used it here in a few cases.
The Viewmaster is one of the most exciting devices out there in VR at the moment because of the crazy low price point. Most people who see a device like the Viewmaster or the Gear VR or the Cardboard are just kind of awestruck of the idea that you can just put your phone into this device and have this level of experience. And these devices cost $20, $30, £20 and take the phone you already have. And that's kind of what's exciting about virtual reality for us, is that anybody, anywhere can have the same experience, and you can create these kind of highly crafted, incredibly immersive learning experiences, and they can exist at the home, in the classroom, in the developing world, in America, in the UK, and you can create these experiences that have this kind of mass spectrum of exposure, and that's like really, really exciting about virtual reality.
So it's not the next sort of 3D TV that you think in 5 years' time will be like, oh, that didn't really take off. You think this is here to stay?
Absolutely not. I think the difference between 3D TV and virtual reality is virtual reality has this kind of mass expanse of applications. 3D TV didn't really have any application beyond making films slightly more immersive or making you pay more when you go into the cinema.
Yeah.
Virtual reality is something
TV.
Yeah, exactly. It was there to sell TVs, but ultimately virtual reality has applications in healthcare, in education, in toys, in filmmaking. It has applications everywhere.
Okay, you've won me over. I mean, actually just seeing it on the screen is very compelling. But so also should say you've got a Kickstarter that is just launched. So
yes.
let's say point some people towards that, because I'm sure everyone want to find out more and also find out how they can get their hands on this sort of stuff.
Yes, so I guess from our kind of position, we see there's a lot of kind of digital learning out there that falls short, and we're using the Kickstarter to effectively retail the t-shirt at as low a price point as possible. So ultimately all you're doing is you're buying the t-shirt, but we're managing to develop the content that goes into the app out of that. The bigger the Kickstarter gets, the more money we raise, the more money we're going to put back into this app to make it really, really incredible.
Well, we'll put details to get to that in the show notes down below. But I think for now, that's a great intro. So thanks for your time, Ed. We'll speak again, I'm sure.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Andy.